Hi guys, good day, it's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about solve word problems using GEMDAS. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now, I will give you two examples class for you to really understand this one. Let's start with example number 1. John withdrew 10,000 pesos from his bank account. He used 3,000 pesos to fix his car, 500 pesos for gas, and bought 4 new tires for 1,600 pesos each. How much money is left for John? Alright, so before we write the numerical expression, let me just write down the given class. Alright, so John withdrew, that would be 10,000 pesos. Alright, and then he used 3,000 pesos to fix his car. So, 3,000 pesos to fix his car, for his car. Alright, so to fix his car, and then 500 pesos for gas. And bought 4 new tires worth 1,600 pesos each. So therefore, that would be 4 times 1,600 pesos. Once again, John bought 4 new tires, and each tire costs 1,600 pesos each. So therefore, this will be 4 times 1,600 pesos. Alright, 4 new tires. So that will be 4 new tires. Alright, so therefore we have our guide. So once again, this is the amount of money John withdrew. And then this will be his expenses. 3,000 for his car, to fix his car. 500 pesos for gas. And then he bought 4 new tires. And each tire costs 1,600 pesos each. So therefore, we need to multiply 4 times 1,600 pesos. And then we can write the numerical expression. So that would be 10,000. The amount of money of John, 10,000. Alright, so 10,000 minus, and then we can use bracket, and then parentheses, 3,000 pesos. Okay, once again, let me just write peso sign, pesos, and then peso sign, 3,000, plus 500 for the gas, 500, plus this one, 4 times 1,600 pesos, close parentheses, and then bracket. So this will be our expression class. Okay, this will be our numerical expression. Okay, so that would be 10,000 pesos minus, open bracket, open parentheses, 3,000 pesos. Once again, I need to put a bracket because we already have our parentheses here. So that's why I use bracket, open bracket, and then open parentheses, 3,000 pesos plus 500 pesos. I forgot the peso sign. And then plus 4 times 1,600 pesos. Alright, and then simplify this one. Let me just ignore the peso sign class. So this is 10,000. Let me just ignore the peso sign class. So 10,000 minus. So simplify this one first. Once again, class, simplify this one first. So copy 3,000, copy plus 500. Once again, class, I ignore the peso sign first. So copy 3,000, copy 500, and then you multiply this one. 4 times 1,600. So 1,600 times 4. Okay, 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 carry 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2. That would be 6. 6,400 plus 6,400. And then close parentheses and then bracket. Alright, and then simply add this up. Copy 10,000. Minus, add this up. So 3,000 plus 500 plus 6,400. So let me just add this up plus with another whiteboard. We don't have enough space. 3,000 plus 500 plus 6,400. So 3,000 plus 500 plus 6,400. Okay, let me double check this. 3,500, 6,400. Alright, and then 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's 0. 0 plus 5 is 5, plus 4 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. So 9,900. So this will be 10,000 minus, we can remove the parentheses and the bracket. If we add this up, the answer is 9,900. And then simply subtract 10,000 minus 9,900. The answer is 100. Alright, so therefore, the amount of money left for John, that would be 100 pesos. Okay, that would be 100 pesos. That's it, class. The amount of money left for John, that would be 100 pesos. And this will be your numerical expression. Alright, so let's have another example, class. Example number 2. Alright, so let's work on example number 2. Leia bought 3 boxes of pencils, each containing 8 pencils at 2 pesos per pencil. She also bought 2 notebooks at 5 pesos each. If she gives the cashier 100 pesos, how much change should she receive? Alright, so let me just write down the given, class, for us to be guided. Once again, Leia paid 100 pesos to the cashier. So that would be 100 pesos. She paid to the cashier. Paid to the cashier. Alright, and then Leia bought 3 boxes of pencils, each containing 8 pencils at 2 pesos per pencil. So once again, class, per box, that would be 8 pencils at 2 pesos per pencil. It says right there, each containing. So therefore, we can say that in one box, there are 8 pencils, right? Once again, in one box, there are 8 pencils, and it says right there that 2 pesos per pencil. So therefore, we can just simply multiply this 1 by 2. Once again, 8 pencils per box, and then 2 pesos per pencil, so 8 times 2. And 8 times 2, that would be 16. So once again, 2 pesos per pencil, so 8 times 2 pesos, that would be 16. 16 pesos. So once again, class, 16 pesos per box. Now, Leia bought 3 boxes. So therefore, our expression, it will be 3 times this one. Okay, once again, class, per box, that would be 8 pencils times 2 pesos, that would be 16 pesos per box. So therefore, to write our expression, that would be 3 times this one. 3 times 8 pencils times 2 pesos. Alright, so I hope it's clear for you, class, with regards to this one. Once again, per box, there would be 8 pencils, and the rate, that would be 2 pesos per pencil, so that would be 8 times 2 pesos. And that would be 16 pesos per box. Now, Leia bought 3 boxes, that's why we multiply it by 3. Alright, and then, this one, she also bought 2 notebooks at 5 pesos each. So that would be 2 times, once again, 2 notebooks. So we can write notebooks, 2 notebooks times 5 pesos each. Alright, and then we can write our numerical expression. So that would be 100. So 100 pesos minus, and then we can use bracket, and then parentheses, this one. Okay, simply write this one. So that would be, so we can write this one, 3 times 8. So ignore first the units, class, this one, pencils, and then ignore the peso sign. So 8 times 2. Alright, plus, so ignore first this one, the notebook, so 2 times 5. That's it, class. This will be our expression. Alright, and then simplify that one and you will get the answer, class. Okay, you will get the answer. Alright, so this will be 100 minus, open bracket, 3. 8 times 2, that would be 16. So that would be 3 times 16. Plus 2 times 5. What's the answer, class? 2 times 5. That's correct. That would be 10. Okay, close bracket. So this will be 100 minus, simplify this one first. Once again, do not add, simplify this one first. So this will be 3 times 16. What's the answer, class? That's correct. That would be 48 plus 10. So simplify this one first. 48 plus 10. That's correct. That would be 58. So this will be 100 minus 58. 100 minus 58. What's the answer, class? That's correct. That would be 42. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 2. All set. Alright, so once again, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.